Hi, Ian Roberts, Mastering Composition and Simplifying the Painting Process. Last week I said I was going to talk about sketching using thumbnails, which is better, pen or pencil. And I got a lot, I've been doing a couple of demos in the last couple of weeks, and I've had so many people asking me about my palette and about color temperature, because I've been doing, the image of Montreal and the image of Venice and the warm and the cool light. So I thought I would focus on color temperature this week. Now, this is a picture of my palette. It's a 30 by 24 inch sheet of glass. And the main thing to notice about that, doesn't really matter exactly what all the different paint colors are, is that it's in the color wheel, right? Yellow, orange, red, purple, blue, green, and if you brought the green and the yellow together at the bottom, you'd have the color wheel. And I always put it in the same order. And that's just like a pianist almost, It's just like he knows where the keys are. You just kind of get used to reaching when you need warm and cool colors. The other thing is temperature is important, color temperature. And the reason is that if you look at the great wide world and it's in 3 dimensions, and there's sun shining, a real sun shining on 3-dimensional objects. And we're trying to take that whole magnificence and put it on a 2-dimensional surface using some different colors and pigments, and some of them are even dirt mixed up with oil, and putting them on with like pig's hair. And you're thinking, okay, we've got a disadvantage in terms of expressing the whole world. So we need as many tools as we possibly can. Value is probably, it is the most important. Composition underneath, value masses, but then temperature allows us to pull more life out of those value masses. And that's what I'm going to look at today. I'm just taking this particular photograph, and I'm doing a very simple painting of it. It's not really a demo painting, but I just want to isolate 4 colors and look at the value of them and the color temperature of them and see how it brings the image more to life. So I hope you find that engaging and useful, and I'll see you at the end. So here's a simple demonstration painting I did to illustrate this idea. So we have 4 colors we're going to look at. The lit side and the dark side of the trees, the lit side and the dark side of the beach. And there's a temperature shift between warm and cool of a particular amount that is constant in the whole picture. So seeing that image in black and white, we have the same thing. There's the temperature shift, but embedded in that is the value shift between the lit side and the dark side, the lit side and the dark side. And let's say that shift is 3 steps on the grayscale. It'll be 3 steps, give or take, on the grayscale here too. Now, obviously, it won't always be 3. If you get, the desert in the middle of the day compared to an English sunrise, you're going to get a different percentage of warm and cool and value shift, but it's constant within that image. So what I want to look at here is the color temperature shift between the lit side of the trees and the dark side, and the lit side of the beach and the shadow side of the beach, and show you the color shift. So far, everything, water, sky, is pretty cool, and I just wanted to put that in so it was done, so the whole thing would start to kind of come together. So I'm going to put in a color, mix a color for these trees back in here, and then this mass here is going to be darker. So starting off, it's chrome oxide green, ultramarine blue, just a tiny bit of dioxazine purple. And I'm not getting it so it's icy cold. I've got some yellow ochre in there as well. And I'm going to put it in here. this is just a big mass of dark here. And I'm going to have to get that to stand out eventually. And then the beach, again, we've got blue. This pretty much gives us a gray, and we're going to warm it up because it's a beach. It's not that dark. That should do it. Now, I'm not getting very excited about the brushwork here. I'm just sort of laying it in for the sake of getting these colors so we can see them. All right, so let's put the sunlit side of those trees in, and I think you'll see. Now I'm going to clean the palette, because those are the dark cools. I want to make sure that I don't get them muddied up with the lighter, warmer colors. And nothing pretty much turns your painting to mud quicker than getting those two muddled. Now this is the sunlit grass, or trees. So we have cad yellow light, or actually cad yellow lemon. And I'm going to warm it up a bit. Maybe not quite that much. Tiny hit of white. And that'll do it. So we're starting off with, this is the base color, and then we're using these warm colors here to give it the sense of sunlight. And then we're going to get sort of a gray, warm it up. Make it a little grayer yet. Now we can see the light coming through to that tree there. And then there's just this one little shaft of light on the beach back there that says, oh, I see, sunlight. Now I'm not varying it much here. And there's the finished painting. Now I jumped ahead because I just really wanted to show the mixing of those four colors and the sense of sunlight and of warmth and cool that is so much more intense or engaging than just black and white. So I hope that was useful and engaging. Please like the video if you did, subscribe if you haven't, sign up on my email list if you're not getting it on Tuesdays, share it with your friends. I will see you next Tuesday. I hope you have a great week. I hope your painting goes well. I hope everything else in your life goes well. And I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye for now.